Hello, delegates. Today we are going to talk about the most exclusive topic, that is एनिमल किंगडम. वैसे तो इस चैप्टर में सिर्फ 2 टेबल्स है, बट their importance you might know. When we see the previous year question of this chapter, that is animal kingdom, हमें ये फील होता है कि ये क्वेश्चन तो NCERT में है ही नहीं. फ्रॉम वेयर शुड आई डू इट, हाउ कैन आई डू इट, एटसेट्रा. बट इट्स नेवर लाइक दैट. All these questions are from the context, tables and diagrams of NCERT. So we have to understand we have to understand NCERT from a very different angle. There is not a single trick to remember all these tables, but the best method to memorize it is questioning, means making questions out of the tables. Now without much talking, let's directly jump to the table 1 of Animal Kingdom. Comparison between chordates and non-chordates. आपको chordates के एग्जाम्पल्स और non-chordates के एग्जाम्पल याद सही से होंगे. You have to choose any one of it. मैंने chordates में चूज किया था human being, that is ourselves, और नॉन कॉर्डेट्स में आई चोज कॉकरोच. कॉकरोच मैंने इसलिए चूज किया था क्योंकि स्ट्रक्चर एंड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑफ एनिमल्स जो 11th का ही चैप्टर है, उसमें कॉकरोच बहुत अच्छे से इजी तरह से हमें याद रखना है. इसलिए कॉर्डेट्स में आई चोज ह्यूमन बीइंग और नॉन कॉर्डेट्स में आई चूज कॉकरोच फॉर आर बेटर अंडरस्टैंडिंग. So first point is notochord present in chordates and notochord absent in non-chordates. Notochord word में से ही chordates word derive हुआ है, इसलिए हमें ये बहुत आसानी से याद रह जाएगा कि chordates में notochord present और non-chordates में notochord absent. Now second point you can see CNS, Central Nervous System, is dorsal, hollow and single in chordates. As we know, we human beings are chordates. So you must know that our anterior portion is known as ventral side and our posterior side is known as dorsal side. Once again I will repeat it. Anterior portion is known as ventral side and posterior portion is known as dorsal side. So CNS is dorsal. हमारा brain dorsal side है, brain से ही spinal cord. So it's on dorsal side. Hollow. You know that our brain is covered or protected with the cranium bone or cranial box, which is the bone of skull. So our brain is hollow and single. But in non-chordates, CNS is ventral, solid and double. हमारे में हमारा ब्रेन डोर्सल साइड होता है, बट इन कॉकरोचेस their brain is on ventral side, solid and double, which is paradox to the chordates. Third is pharynx perforated by gill slits. Those who are in 12th, they might already be knowing कि in fetal life or we can say in intrauterine life, a human being, as we can say a child or a fetal or an embryo goes to embryological evolution. जैसे कि एक fish से amphibian, amphibian से reptile, reptile से aves and mammals, वैसे ही एक पूरा evolution होता है intrauterine life में. Those who are in 11th, they would understand it better when going in 12th. So third point is pharynx perforated by gill slits in chordates, but gill slits are absent in non-chordates. Now see, heart is ventral. As I said, Anterior portion is known as ventral side. So in chordates, that is in human beings, heart is ventral side. But in non-chordates, the heart is on dorsal side. Chordates, we human beings, हमारा brain पीछे होता है, मतलब spinal cord और CNS और heart आगे. But in cockroaches, it's opposite. उनका heart पीछे होता है और brain आगे होता है. Now fifth, or we can say last, a post anal tail is present in chordates. Monkey, we can say there is a tail present in chordates. But post anal tail is absent in non-chordates. So we have remembered the 5 characteristics of the chordates and non-chordates. Number 1, notochord is present in chordates. Number 2, CNS is dorsal, hollow and single. Number 3, pharynx perforated by gill slits. Number 4, heart is ventral. And number 5, post-anal tail is present. And in notochordates, it's oppositely correct. Now let's directly jump to the second table of animal kingdom. Salient features of different phyla in their animal kingdom. So Porifera, Coelenterata or Cnidaria, Ctenophora, Platyhelminths, Aschelanthelminths, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata and Chordata. ये सब हमें सीक्वेंस में इवोल्यूशन के साथ याद रखने हैं. नाउ इनमें से मैं सिर्फ आपको मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस करवाऊंगी जिससे आपका ये पूरा टेबल याद रह जाएगा. बाकी ऑल डिपेंड्स अपॉन योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग एंड बिल्डिंग अप ऑफ कॉन्सेप्ट्स. फर्स्ट कॉलम इज लेवल ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. एज यू कैन सी, पोरीफेरा में is only cellular organization. Coelenterata and Ctenophora both have tissue level of organization. ये कैसे याद रखें? First of all, we know unicellular and multicellular organisms. In Porifera, we have only cellular level of organization. And those two kingdoms whose spellings start with C, Coelenterata and Ctenophora, both are tissue level of organization, remaining all are organ and organ system level of organization. Next comes most important, symmetry of the phyla. Porifera में लिखा है various, but I would give more preferable word, that is asymmetry. Porifera is the only kingdom they are asymmetrical or unsymmetrical. But Coelenterata and Ctenophora are radial, जो आप लोग गलती करते हो. Not only Coelenterata and Ctenophora, but Echinodermata. See the last third column or third row. Echinodermata is also radial in symmetry. So we got 3 kingdoms: Coelenterata, Ctenophora and Echinodermata to have radial symmetry, and Porifera is asymmetrical. Rest all are bilateral symmetry. Now comes coelom. Porifera to Platyhelminths, that is from P to P. Porifera to Platyhelminths, there is absence of coelom. But most important question asked is pseudocoelomate. Which is the kingdom in which there is pseudocoelomate? Answer is Aschelanthelminths. Rest all are the coelomate animals or coelomate phyla. And from Porifera to Platyhelminths, there is absence of coelomate. Now, important question, segmentation. In which kingdom there is presence of segmentation? Most of you would answer Annelida, and remaining would also answer Annelida and Arthropoda. But the pioneer one, The toppers would also answer chordata as coming in segmentation. As you can see in the table, Annelida, Arthropoda and chordata all have presence of segmentation. Rather, remaining all have absence of segmentation. Now see, 3 columns: digestive system, circulatory system एंड रेस्पिरेटरी सिस्टम. इन तीनों में ज़्यादातर एक बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है. नंबर 1 डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम में, दैट विच इज द फर्स्ट किंगडम, विच इज द फर्स्ट किंगडम इन विच देयर इज प्रेजेंस ऑफ कंप्लीट डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम. मतलब वो कौन सा ऐसा पहला किंगडम है, कौन सा ऐसा पहला फाइलम है जिसमें पहले डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम देखा गया था. योर आंसर वुड बी एस्केलहेलमिन्थ्स. सी, इन पोरिफेरा एब्सेंस ऑफ डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम, सिलेंट्रेटा, टिनोफोरा एंड प्लेटीहेलमिन्थ्स देयर इज प्रेजेंस ऑफ डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम बट इट्स इनकम्प्लीट. बट complete digestive system is seen in Aschelhelminths. Similar to it, next question, that which is the kingdom in which circulatory system was completely formed? Your answer would be Annelida. Annelida is the first phylum जिसमें circulatory system पूरा complete developed हो चुका था. So in Porifera, Coelenterata, all others from Porifera to Aschelhelminths, circulatory system is absent. First circulatory system was found in Annelida. Now last second column, respiratory system. Similar question, first kingdom having complete presence of respiratory system. Answer is Arthropoda. From Porifera to Annelida, there is absence of respiratory system, but first phylum to have respiratory system is Arthropoda. Now see distinctive features. These distinctive features can only be remembered or memorized if you have built up your concepts. So I am leaving this last column up to you. If you have any doubts, any queries, or if you can't understand anything, comment section is open for you. For any update, please stay tuned, press the bell icon and hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned, stay healthy.